Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Well, um, for anyone that was like on, hey Jim, you were just online for a second ago, or you were just streaming a second ago. What happened? Well, started seeing some pixel artifacts showing up on my screen, and obviously everybody else kind of saw it at the time as well. So I was like, okay, this is weird and concerning. So I figured I'd do a quick restart. So far not seeing it, but obviously I'll keep an eye open on whether or not it appears again, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully that was just like a one-time kind of thing, but you know, um, yeah. Alright, so we're getting back into our Conceptis puzzle playthrough. Gonna do that for about an hour. Then we'll probably do a couple uploads. I need to. I uploaded the Halloween videos, so I want to make those public as soon as possible. Basically, upload them. Make them all public tomorrow. Um, and then of course, kind of mention my disappointment about the um, or put a title for the disappointment about the community event for Phasmophobia. Um, but oh well. We're going to go ahead and play through some Conceptus, do the videos, and then of course we got Genshin Impact later on tonight, which I want to kind of get started on that a little early so I can kind of continue with some of the quests that I still have. Um, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on our next puzzle here. Um, Yesterday we left off with, you know, uh, solving both, the battleship and Kakuduku and all that. Um, so let's go on to the Hitori puzzle here. Easy puzzle, okay. Play that for free. And let's go ahead and make sure that everybody can see that. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and take care of all the triples. There we go. There's those, okay. And two's there. I mean, those two's gonna knock out that one anyway, so. These two are gonna knock out that one. My gosh, how many of these doubles do we have here? Feels like quite a bit. Okay, I don't really see that much more in terms of doubles or triples at this time. Or it could be just completely blind. Um, Next we'll go ahead and look for all the ones that have like, that are in between. Um, so like, that one, for example, even though I already know that that was going to be an answer anyway, so um, but I just wanted to kind of give a rough example as to what I'm kind of looking for, like this one here. Let's check for any nines. Nothing. Okay. Nothing on the horizontals. Let's check the verticals here. There's one there, so 10. Nope. 3 and the 4. Okay, 3 And then of course the 4. There we go. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, let's see what else. I got the 10 there. Okay, nothing else. Got the 2 there. Nothing else. 4. Okay. Got the 9. And that's it. Okay. And we already checked for whether or not they blocked up anything else. So now let's go with, what's next to the blocks. So nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. 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 No, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Nothing. 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 And nothing. And nothing there. Okay. Come over here. 7. Nope. 8. We got that one. So okay. 2. Got that, which is already surrounded, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. 5. Okay. Let's see. We got the 1 there. Nothing else. 8. 6. Nothing. 4. 2. And of course the 9. Okay. So we got, all the ones surrounded blocks taken care of. Now let's make sure that we get the ones that, obviously we can't have them isolated, so that 3 has to be available. Same with this 1. 8. 9. 6. 3. 7. Blocks that one off. 5 blocks that one off. 2 blocks that one. I think that's about it in terms of like the isolated ones right at this moment in time. So let's go ahead and check everything else out. 2 takes care of that one. Okay. 10. Nothing else. 8. No. 4 blocks that one and that one. Okay. Cool. 6. Nope. 5. No. 6 blocks that one. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. We got the 4. Nothing else there. Okay. We'll go ahead and take care of this one over here. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. 10. Nope. We got the 2 there. Nothing else. Okay. Okay, we got the 3. Hey there, character. How you doing there, bud? You need help in running a character? Well, I mean, I can try to help you, but, I don't know exactly what you're going to be going for, so obviously I'll be needing more info, but, again, take my advice with a grain of salt. Okay. There's no other blocks, so we're gonna go to ones that are isolated, like this one here. No problems there. We got the 5 here. Nothing else. Okay. We got the 10 there, which will block that one. And block that one. Okay. So let's see. We got the 6 here, which there's nothing else for that one. We got the 1, which doesn't have anything else. We got the 6. That blocks that one, which it's already surrounded, so everything's good there. But there's really nothing else left, per se, so we're going to take care of the 7. So the 6 isn't isolated, so that takes care of that 7, which we have that 1, so there's that. And unfortunately, there's nothing else per se in terms of like, isolated or, surrounding blocks. So, but, if I block this one off there, then we have like 2 separate locations, and that doesn't work for the puzzle. So this one has to be open, which blocks that one. This one blocks that, which is fine for that one. Hmm. 7 blocks that one. There we go. Okay, we're all done with the Tori. So, we're gonna move on to the others. If I remember correctly, the skyscrapers was the medium from yesterday. Let's see. Yeah. So let's go ahead and tackle that one. All right. Let's get this available for everybody to see. There we go. Um, Kirito. I do not know who Fajal is, so I think Fajal is a more recent character for Star Rail, and I stopped playing Star Rail, so I don't know who that character is. Um, so so far you kind of lost me, unfortunately. So I can't really help you along those lines, but um, I can try, but yeah. Okay, I can't have a 3 here for the 4. Obviously it can't be 5, can't be 4, and it can't be 3, so the last possible option here is a 1. So, but we don't know where the can't be a 5 there, so it has to be either 3 or 4 there. So, but we can at least do the 3, 4, 5 on this one. The rest. So, okay. It can't be 2. It can't be 3, so it has to be a 4. I say that because if I had a 4 anywhere else and we had the 2 and 3 here, then this one would be a 2. So, well, we have 1, 3, 4, and 5, so this one has to be the 2, and here's the 3. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, this one has to be the 3. Can't be the 1, because if it's the 1, then we'd still have like the 3 and 2, which wouldn't make this a 2. It can't be the 2, because we'd still have the 3 on these two, so yeah. But we don't know where the 1 and 2 is on this end, so. Okay, Kirito. Let me see. Let me think about this a little bit. Um, you're talking about some person that has a like a desire. They've been trained to do a particular path, particular method for years, and then you have Luke Skywalker coming in and basically saying, "Hey, nope. If you want to be a Jedi, you have to do it this way." Um, and obviously, Jedi's teachings of being knowledge and defense would go exactly counter to being, someone that is an apex predator that wants to go for the attack, the hunt, and so on and so forth. So, um, you're basically gonna need to kind of show, um, you're basically gonna have to probably show him why, the Jedi, go for knowledge and defense, and why that matters versus, being a hunter, being an apex predator, which, I mean, I don't really. It'd be very difficult to try to pull someone out of like years of training for one, like, um, think of it this way. Luke spent a well, I mean, not long, long time, but I mean, he spent quite a while with Yoda, and Yoda was basically telling him that he has to basically forget everything that he ever had known to be a Jedi. Okay, because Luke himself was limiting himself on his knowledge, thinking that there are limitations, and Yoda was basically saying, no, there are no limitations. So, um, for the most part, anyway. Um, so, you're probably gonna have a harder time, like I don't know, what version of Luke Skywalker you're bringing into this again. So, if you're bringing in like Legends Luke Skywalker, where he is the Jedi Master that everybody, loved and respected, and um, he basically rebuilt the Jedi Order. Um, then, um, Luke Skywalker is just basically going to go, okay, you know, um, he's probably going to come at it at the same kind of mentality and wisdom that Yoda had, for the most part. Um, and if your character is going to try to, you know, fight him on this, then he's probably just gonna kind of back it up with his own. Luke Skywalker's probably just gonna kind of back it up with his own um, expertise. You know, um, like if you ever had both of them try to fight each other, then your character's probably gonna get owned. He's probably gonna get grounded by him and shown how his defensive stance and all that is typically superior to um, your character's aggressive tendencies. So potentially. Okay, we have another 1 and 2 here because of the 3 4. Can't have the 3 here, can't have the 4 there. So and 5 can't doesn't fit either. So really, um, yeah. There's nothing else there, so we got a 4 and 5 there. And we got the 3 and 4 there. Interesting. Okay. We got the 1, 2, and 5 here. 1, 4, 5 there. And 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 5 there. 1, 4, 5 there. And we got the 4, 2, 4 there. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry, I'm kind of missing something from your post there, Kirito. Hold on. Okay, so you actually brought Fajal into the Star Wars into your story as well? I thought Riker there was just its own particular character, just, you know, you basically kind of brought Fajal from Star Rail into your story with the name of Riker on it. But from what you're saying in your most recent ones, you're basically bringing in both of them into this world, and Riker is literally a clone of Fajal. Okay. Again, I don't really know Fajal, so I can't really give any kind of, um, I can't really give too much on that. Um, so if you're saying that Fajal is some form of predator hunter, and you're basically trying to say that Riker is kind of like the between the two, or he's a clone, but and he's trying to do. He was raised up a certain way, and then he somehow fell in line with Luke Skywalker and his Jedi's. I don't know exactly how that happened. Um, because it's really difficult to break away from, like, if you have certain habits, obviously it can be kind of difficult to break away from that. So okay, oh boy, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem here at the moment because I don't know. Because it could be 3, but it can't be 4 here. It'd have to be a 5 to match up with the 4 there. So the 4 would have to be there, which would make this a 2, which doesn't work. Gotcha. So this one has to be the 4. This one has to be the 5. And we got the 3 there. Okay. Pretty sure that's correct. Yeah. And now it's just a matter of um, chain reactions. And there we go. All right, we're all done there. Okay, so skyscrapers is done. So we're gonna move on to the next puzzle. Let's go with the slither link on this one. Okay, apparently an easy puzzle according to them. Let's see. Slither link. Let's open that up. There it is. There we go. Easy for him to lose control. Okay. Well, you're gonna have a very tough character then, because if he's someone that can potentially lose control, then he's basically gonna be kind of fighting against the dark side, like almost constantly. If you're having him trying to be a force user, um, which means that Luke would most likely, if I was him, if I was in Luke's, you know, um, if I was Luke Skywalker, okay, and I had someone that is very, um, has a hard time trying to control his anger. They're very predatory. They're very, they go after anybody that they want to go after. Blah blah blah. Um, I'd probably be like trying to sit that person down and go through a lot of meditation. If I was, if I was the Jedi Master of Luke Skywalker. Like, um, and with that being said, it would basically be, Luke just, focusing on trying to, in a sense, um, deconstruct Riker's past and try to go through a lot of meditation with them. Like almost no combat, no lightsaber training whatsoever. This is basically more of a mental battle than anything else. If um if I was in Luke Skywalker's shoes, okay, because you're literally having to kind of change years of programming in Riker to kind of sway him to be a Jedi. And that's obviously not going to be an easy thing, okay? That's what they should have done with Anakin, okay? They should have really kind of um really deconstructed his past and worked on his mental growth to the point where um he could basically process his feelings for his mother, but do it in such a way where he can kind of guard himself from getting angry with it. Okay. Um, you know, um, so um, so Luke Skywalker would have to really kind of work on trying to um try to like figure out how to, um, deal with the, um, deal with how Riker had a certain style of teaching and try to like break it down into something, you know, um, that's more in tune with how the Jedi are, how the Jedi handle things. Because clearly the two styles of teachings are kind of counter to each other. Okay, so you're literally gonna have to have like Skywalker, or maybe even another character, you know, like Luke Sky, Now, don't get me wrong, it depends on, like I said, it depends on, the Luke Skywalker that you're taking it from. Okay, are you taking it from the literal movies, where he's kind of depressed and lonely, and you know, he you know, he isolates himself, or are you talking, about the Legends Luke Skywalker, where, he's literally someone that has, you know, um, not only learned the mistakes that the Jedi made, but improved upon them, um, and rebuilt the Jedi Order into something fantastic. Um, so, um, you know, so I can't go that way. But, um, but either Luke or someone under, Luke's tutelage is gonna need to kind of help him out. Ooh, I did something wrong here. Something's wrong. What's wrong? That's a lot. Okay, let's just do a restart. I screwed up somewhere. I screwed up somewhere. Eh, eh. Hmm. You use Legends, Luke? Alright. Yeah, I haven't seen any trailer or anything along those lines about um Fajal, so I can't really help you out on that part. Um, like I said, I kind of stopped playing Star Rail, so I can't really help you along those lines. But Um, yeah, you're literally gonna have to have like Luke kind of doing a lot of meditation training, which I mean, um, you know, that might be, you know, that might seem boring, but think of it this way. You're literally gonna have, maybe not so much a physical battle, but definitely a mental battle. Okay, between Luke Skywalker and the lifestyle of Fijal. So you're gonna have to try to figure that part out. I'm not gonna tell you how to go about doing that because, I don't know where your character wants to go from there, you know, but believe me, Luke is gonna be no slouch when it comes to that. So, he's gonna be able to try to help that one out. So, okay, we have those two, which, you know, we don't have any problems with so far. And we got that. Oh, there we go. And then we got that. And we're still good. Okay. Let's see. Still good, still good. Okay. Okay. I can't do or wait a minute, maybe I can. I was thinking that I needed to do that, but then I was thinking, well, maybe I have something like this. Hmm. I mean, that could still work there. Okay. Can't do that. So we have that. Have that, and then we got that. Okay. And we get this. Okay. Got that. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I can't put a line there because the only other line that I can have is this one right there, which doesn't go anywhere. So that's not possible. So we have that, which makes that, which makes that. Okay, now I can't put these lines together because that makes a circle that will block everything else off. So that's the only, conclusion left. So And there's that. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Had a slight problem. Not quite. I think I made the mistake down here. I made the error of trying to go up this way, which obviously led to a cascading failure after that. So I think that's where my failure was on that one. Okay. Okay. We got the slur link done. Okay, let's go into the Tic-Tac-Logic and save the Hashi for last. An easy puzzle, okay. Tic-Tac-Logic, there we go. Okay, circle there, circle there, circle there. Okay, we got X there, which makes circle there, circle there. Okay, we need an X there, which means circle needs to be there, X needs to be there. And we already got 4 X's already, so have to have the rest as circles. Need X's there, which needs a circle there and an X there. Okay, 4 X's already, so we need the rest as circles. X there, circle there. Okay. Now I can kind of slow down a little bit here. Okay. And if I put 2 X's there, that doesn't really work, right? So we need to have at least 1 circle there, which means the rest of these have to be X's. See, if I put 2 circles there, then it doesn't really work. So one of these has to be an X. So we have a circle there, which makes that an X. There we go. Circle X. We got 1 remaining X there, so the rest of these are circles. We got 1 X here, so that one's a circle. There's an X. Okay, can't have 2 circles here. One has to be an X, so there's an X, and there's a circle there. There's the X. There's a circle. Um, Circle, circle, X, X, circle, circle, X, X, circle, X, and circle. There we go. All done. Oh, I'm sure that Luke probably sees like maybe a little bit of himself in Riker, maybe, or at least he probably sees the initial thought line that he had. Um, but you have to also understand that while Luke's upbringing wasn't necessarily easy, you know, moisture moisture evaporator farming isn't exactly the most luxurious living that one can have. It's not necessarily the hardest living either. And if what you're saying is true about Riker having I guess a mother clone, I'm not quite sure how that works. Um, that is into hunting and drinking, that doesn't necessarily sound like that sounds like a harder life than what Luke Skywalker had. Um, so So Luke is going to have to kind of break a lot of barriers down to, um, you know, to try to get Riker to be a, true Jedi. Um, but, you know, it's uh, it's probably not going to be super easy. Um, like I said, I would see more of a mental battle going on between Luke and Riker, um, than a physical one. Okay. Um, Luke would literally have to break down, like he would have to like really analyze what Riker had to deal with growing up, and basically point out, you know, what was wrong with his childhood, you know, in a sense of like, you know, um, our mission is for knowledge and defense. You know, what your mother did there by killing this one guy is definitely not and doesn't fit in that, kind of, you know. So that's why, it would be more of a mental battle than anything else. I would, in my mind anyway. So, all right, let's get some hashi going here. All right, 8 is easy. One there, one there, two there. Got that one there, got that one there. Okay, got those. So two there. Got that, so two there. Okay. Makes things a little easy there. That one. Okay. One there. Hmm. Need at least one there. One there. So that two's done. Need one there. So there's that, which makes things a little bit easier there. Let's see. I need one there. And you've already mentioned the fact that Riker is a clone, so a lot of the tendencies that Fajal has is already kind of ingrained. So that's why I'm saying Luke is gonna have kind of a you're basically gonna have a mental battle going on there. So okay, we can't have two there, because then this would be completely blocked off. We can't do that. So we need at least one there. Um, so I need to have at least one there, but the three's not done, so there we go. Okay. Okay, two's there, two's there, two's there, there's two there. Okay, we got the one and two there. That 2's done. That 4's done. One there, one there. Two's done. Okay, two can't go there because, once again, that doesn't work, so we have to do something like that. We need at least one there. Don't know if the one is there or if it's two there, but if I do two there, then I'm isolating everything, so it needs to be something like that. Okay, we need to do this and that. There we go. Okay. She is all done. Okay, so all we got left is the Link-a-Pix, Fill-a-Pix, and Block-a-Pix, but I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it. It's already like 53 minutes into the stream already, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. We're gonna go into some video uploads and the like, but that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it. I want to thank Kirito for this portion of for chatting with me. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you're watching this. And check out the links in the description. But that's where we're going to go ahead and end this particular video. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now.